Okay, it's Friday the 13th. It is Friday. That makes it Red Word Day. Okay, remember this week though, for red words, keep that red word book set aside. Don't get that out. That's not what we're using today. We're doing a red word review, a little check-in. What words do we know? What words do we feel really good about? What words are still on our work on list? We're trying to figure that out, and we need to know that so we know which words we need to keep practicing, whether it's reading them or spelling them, or both. So grab a whiteboard if you have a whiteboard. If you've got a red marker, that's ideal. If you don't have a red marker for your whiteboard, that's okay. Grab your black one, or grab a piece of notebook paper and your red marker or a red crayon. And let's do a little check-in. How are you doing on your words? All right, remember that red words are words that we cannot sound out. They're not decodable. So we have to figure out a way to learn them. And we're gonna stop and spell read. That will be our strategy to figure out our red words. Okay, so it is red word review. Now remember, when you're doing your review, if you need to use one of the strategies that we have learned throughout the school year so far, for example, maybe it's arm tapping. Maybe you need to arm tap out the word. Maybe you need to trace or ear trace the word. Or maybe you need to use the rhythm. What was the rhythm that we used when we learned to spell that word? So any one of those strategies could help you remember that red word. Now, if you're not sure of the word, that's okay. Don't stress over that, but make sure you mark it down as a word you need to continue to work on. All right, let's get started on our first word. Now, this is coming from list 3 and list 4. So if you're somehow keeping track of which words that we are working on or that you need to keep working on, these are the red words from list 3 and list 4. All right, here's our first red word. The word is very. This is a very great day. Very. I would like you to pause the video and write the word very. Take your time. Now, maybe you don't know how to spell the whole word, but maybe there are some parts of the words you can get down. Remember, most of these red words do have some letters that follow the pattern. Get those down and see if you only need to work on part of that word. Very, V-E-R-Y, very. How'd you do on that word? Did you get it? Do you need to keep working on it? All right, make sure you correct it on your whiteboard before you erase it though. We always want the last time we write it to be the correct way. All right, let's move on to the next word. The next word is come. I come to school every day. Come. Go ahead and write that word. Come. C-O-M-E. Come. All right, how did you do on that word? Yep, I got it. Or is it a work-on word? Whatever the case might be, make sure it's spelled correctly before you erase it. All right, let's keep moving on. The next word is good. Today was a very good day of learning. Good. Write that word good on your board. All right, here we go. G-O-O-D, good. All right, how did you do? I got it, or I'm working on it. Okay, our next word, said. I said we were going out for ice cream. Said. S-A-I-D, said. Maybe you used one of our strategies for this word. Maybe you knew the S and the D. Maybe just the middle was the tricky part. Said. All right, our next word, they. They are my friends. They. We've worked on the V sound. That is the voiced sound of one of our digraphs. Hopefully you can at least get the beginning. Here's our word. T-H-E-Y, they. Make sure it's correct on your board before moving on. Is it a work-on word or is it an I got it word? All right, our next word, move. You need to move quickly, move. We learned a spelling rule with this word. I hear V at the end. What was our spelling rule with the letter V? That will probably help you with that word. Here we go. M-O-V-E, move. Our spelling rule is that in the English language, no word ends with the letter V. We always need an E at the end. Okay, let's keep moving on. Our next word is two, like the number 2. I have 2 bikes. 2. All right, how did you do on that word? T-W-O, 2. Is it an I got it word or is it a work on word? How you feeling about that? I bet you could at least get the beginning. And I bet you knew there was an O in there. That W can throw us for a loop. All right, let's go on. Our next word is again. I will have ice cream for breakfast again. Use one of your strategies to help you with this word, again. Here we go. We chunked this one together when we did it in our red word book. A-G-A-I-N, again. Check your work. Is this a work-on word or is it an I got it word? Make sure you have it spelled correctly on your whiteboard or on your paper before we move on. We want our brain to remember the right way the last time we've done it. All right, here's our next word, new. I wish I could get a new bike, new. All right, here it is, N-E-W, new. Okay, how did you do on that word? Was that a work-on word or an I got it word? Make sure you have it spelled correctly, and we're going to move on to our last. Oh, not our last word. We got 3 more. Here we go. The next word is there. Go over there to do your work. There. We chunked this word together. You might need to use the pattern, and we even know the Z sound at the beginning. That's a digraph. It's a voice digraph we've been working on. Here we go. T-H-E-R-E, there. Okay, check your work. How did you do on that word? All right, we've got 2 more. Here we go. We've got 2 more. The word is one. I have 1 pink bike. 1. That is a tricky red word. Here we go. O-N-E, 1. All right, is it an I got it or is it a work on? How you feeling about that word? Here's our last word for today. The word is 3. 3. I will have 3 scoops of ice cream. 3. We know that digraph at the beginning. That is our unvoiced digraph. We were working on it. Write that word. All right, here we go. T-H-R-E-E, 3. All right, how'd you do on that word? Is it a work-on word or is it an I got it word? Wherever it is for you, you keep practicing or you move on to some new words. All right, you need to make sure that you go to the Your Turn practice book, page 89, and continue working on our sight words. You can check your work down here in the answer key. All right, you need to continue practicing. We are up to through list 5 on those red words. I've marked them in red. These are all of the words we took some time to spell out today. Wherever you are with those, continue to practice spelling and reading them, and the rest of the words in black as well. All right, and you need to do one more thing in your Google Classroom. It is vital, super, uber duper important that you click on the Thing You Make Awareness link and continue to practice all of your skills. These are the foundation skills for our reading. All right, friends, I will see you all soon. Bye.